Okay, we're at you guys again. Actually, this is the first recording, and we just wanted to share, who we are, what we've been about, and how the world has perceived of us. And here we go with our first caller.
First caller up. Yo. Hey, I'm gonna call. Nah, he ain't with me. Alright, I'm gonna call you back. I'm recording right now. Alright.
Well, I mean, my travels have brought me here to Huntsville, where I'm currently at. But where is Huntsville? Huntsville is in a known place of the United States. Okay, people know where the United States is, but not too many people know exactly where Huntsville is. And how I got here, man, um, I came through my mother's womb, out from West Africa, um, traveling to this side of the planet, yeah, when I was 4. And man, the story can go on, but let me pass it on to my brother.
Pass the mic. So, we're in Huntsville. I'm originally from California. Born and raised in California, San Diego. And just wanted to share with y'all, a little bit of my story, because I feel like history is meant to be read and heard and then created. So I'm creating my history. I want my books and my audio on record. So, coming here, I was in the community of San Diego, but I was cultured, as a Nigerian for whatever I known as a Nigerian to be. So I was always set in some type of confusion. It was separation between, the Caucasians around me, then the black people around me, and then it was me and the people in my culture are within my immediate circle. So that those three categories were separation. It caused misunderstandings. It caused certain type of confrontation. So as I get older now, and I'm at this point, I see it was scientifically created to be so. I'm not socially engineered to be so. You know, um, I'm here in Huntsville, graduated from Alabama A&M. I'm a sociology student, sociology grad, and I understand how institutions play a part in people's mentality and how they think. So it's crazy that I could look at someone who looks just like me, same skin complexion, same hair texture, same body skeleton type structure, but he's not of me. He's not my blood, so I don't know him. Now that's crazy, because once upon a time, if you study history, we're all from the same place. We all originated from the same mother, Mother Earth. Then from Mother Earth, to one landmass that was then known as, I mean, I can't even tell you because they didn't tell me. But what we know as Africa, or some people call that area Asiatic, Asia. So if you want to state it like that, then
Akibalon,
Akibulan. It's
Timeria.
he says
So many different names. Akibalon, Timeria. But all of that stuff is none of these things was taught to us growing up in this world that we presently live in, and the reasons behind it, you know, could only be to confuse and domestication.
divide and conquer.
And divide and conquer over people, because I have to we have to ask, what does it mean to not be divided? What does it mean to not be conquered? What does it mean not to be domesticated? And as you ask that, you have to ask yourself, why do I have a beanie on my head? So why do I have a sweater, a jacket? Why do I have pants on? Why do I have a sweater, inside of the sweater? Why do I wear these things? Versus being comfortable in the skin that the supreme creator presented me with. Why is that?
Critically thinking. That's how I feel. I feel like everything needs to be critically thought out. People need to ask questions, question everything. Like when I was raised, you move by faith, walk by faith. That was embedded within my culture. So, with moving by faith, you don't really question. You just move and say, yeah, this is going to happen because it's going to happen. Instead of actually putting it into your hands and making it happen. So, that's why, we even started these recordings. So now we want to take history in our hands so someone else can see this and understand that, man, I've had the same thoughts as you had. I was raised similar to how you were raised, because when I was young and growing up, it's like, no, you're African, you was raised differently, and I'm, maybe a Black American, African American, however you want to state that, and they were raised differently. So it was immediate separation, but at the same time, we are the same people. We have the same thoughts. I breathe the same air that you breathe. I taken from the sun, I get darker in the sun as you get in the sun. I have troubles combing my hair like you have troubles combing your hair, So I've experienced a lot of these things that you've experienced. Now we have to sit down and ask, what can we do about these things, and from, my questioning, about the hair subject, because I'm sensitive about my hair. I love my hair. Combing our hair, we're not supposed to do that. That's why it hurts, So I'm gonna give you my perception, and my standpoint, how I viewed it through my life. Like, you're not supposed to comb your hair. If you don't comb your hair, you don't have to deal with the pain, and that's one less thing you have to worry about and stress about,
And speaking about combing hair, I came and one of the biggest things that I felt about my person was the cutting of my hair. I was really into shaping lineups, barbershops, and trimming the beard, having the sharp, clean cut, per what the media has painted as sharp, clean cut, and this clean topic, as if I'll be dirty if I wasn't clean cut. However, every time I cut, I found that post cutting, I was cleaning myself with alcohol. I was rubbing alcohol on my face, burning, so I would prevent what's known as razor bumps from popping up on the face. And these razor bumps, no matter how much alcohol that I threw on the face, I suffered from it. I tried many chemical potions that sold at the local stores of today. I tried many of them, but I found that my skin, or our skin, is not meant to be interfacing razors like that. And a lot of people who were to experience these razor bumps, a good 90% or more, just majority of the people were melanated or highly carbonated, beings. So, from my teenage years up to the age of 25, I was cutting every day, once every 2-3 days, so I could appear as if I was clean in the eyes of the society that created, the image of, this is something that you have to do to be accepted in the world that is not ours. The world that was created, to domesticate us, to make us look as if we are not as great as we are. So
yeah, as he said, worlds, automatically, I was thinking, words. Words has created our worlds. And one of the words that, we could speak of is, the word nappy in this conversation about just, hair and just what created our paradigms. Like, When you say nappy, it has a negative connotation, to me at least. I want to speak from my perspective. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like nappy has a negative connotation. But when you read the definition, it only refers to, tightly wound curly hair. And that's literally what we have. So why does it have such a connotation to it? But, it's about who created the word and what energy they put behind that word. So that's very important. You have to understand, being, carbonated, melanated, black, African American, however you want to state yourself, that we are spiritual people. So we're going to take full effects of what energy is behind these words that are being used. And the words are words that are creating our worlds, which is our paradigms, which we live in. And I love to speak to the women, because the women, whatever you guys live by, however you guys feel about certain subjects, that comes through your ovaries and your eggs and comes out to birth our new generation. You're literally birthing the new me's, the new men, the new women. It's going to take over and, be the next leaders of our society and our community. So you guys have to understand the meanings and the definitions and the energies behind these words, because they're sculpting it covertly to create your paradigm. So you have to take hand of it. You have to take control and power of these words and use it to benefit you and to benefit us, as a community. So that's just a little bit about, my history. I understand, and as I get older, I understand how these words has created my paradigm. Some words, some key words that I want to state is, Nigerian. Nigerian, that's what I've been labeled, or labeled myself forever. Nigeria is a given word, English word at that, on where I'm from and who I am. African, that's a given word, English, of who I am and where I'm from. Joshua, it's a given word, a given name from who I am and where I'm from. And those three words, black, I had to put black in there. Black is a given word of who I am and what I'm from. So these words has really sculpted my paradigm in creating my conception of my reality and what's real to me. So I just want to put on y'all, the viewer, to think about some words that has created your paradigm, some words that you have connected with on a day-to-day basis, and just look them up. Just look them up and just feel the energy behind them. Read what the real meanings of these things mean.
Very, very true. Because our parents, coming from West Africa, one of the biggest things that they were to imprint in my life right now, but didn't really take to grasp it when I was young, was they always made sure to say, read the dictionary. Okay, every time that we was to say that we're bored, or don't have anything to do, go read the dictionary, go to the library. And now, I see the relevancy to it, because like my brother was speaking on these words are known to cast spells. And that is what we were taught in school. If you were raised on stateside, is that we go through grammar school, and they teach us how to curse. Cursive, to write cursive, and they teach us how to spell. So, and you have to realize that the words that we use literally shape the worlds that we're in. So having a firm grasp of what the words mean can literally take precedent in the world that we create. So if we want to create a utopia for ourselves, we have to stay focused on the choice of words that we use, because it is tones. Because everything that's coming out the vocal cords is first it's a vibration before it's even formed into what we think is A, B, C, D, or change or peace or love or hate. All of that stuff is a ha or la, ra, a ta. It's all tones. It's all bass, treble. It's that before it's shaped and molded into form.
So that's a little bit on us, a little bit of history on us, and just want to encourage you guys that we are the same people. We are blood of the same blood. We are created from the same mold, and just find out 5 words. Look for 5 words that has been pertinent to your reality, and look them up. Look them up in several dictionaries. There's Black's Law Dictionary. That's the big thing that us as melanated people need to know. Carbonated, black people, African. I don't want to leave any of. If you look like this, you have this. Look it up, because it's very
not this though. This is black. This is not us. This is not you. And that is a misconception that we have been taught, that we are black. So if there's an assignment, the assignment would be look up what it means to be black on the Black's Law Dictionary, and you see that you have nothing to do with that definition, and realize that the system uses that particular dictionary to make rule, law, and judgment. So any other dictionary that you use is just playing with your time, playing with your mind, and playing with your life. So go to the book that they use, to explicit their laws and their rules and things. So this wraps up this segment, and we will follow back with you guys here very soon. So stay tuned, and make sure you do that research.